Hayi kodwa osisi nabo balidayisa ilizwe. Ama-foreigners a-illegal ase-South Africa ayiqhenya ngokuthi baganile la e-South Africa baney'ngane because osisi bethu nidayisa ngezwe. I-wrong leyo nto leyo ngoba umuntu umegana uyahamba aye la aganele khona sisho isiZulu. Mushadile uyawasuka kini uyowakha umuzi nendoda yakho kubo. So akungabi excuse indaba yomshado ukuthi umuntu use-illegal immigrant eSouth Africa. Abantu abahambe baye home affairs bayolungisa indaba zabo ngoba honestly guys nimosha izwe. Even sinabantu aba-right aba-straight abama-foreigners abenza izinto ngencwadi abayiphethe kahle aba-responsible niyabamoshela. Osisi bethu ningawudayisa umhlaba. That's wrong.
So this thing, of South African always saying that, oh, when you take a wife from South Africa, you take out your in-laws, you take her home to your people, you don't stay with your in-laws. It is true. Traditionally, culturally, that is true. That is the right thing to do. But in my own opinion, if it becomes a reality that we are all living in this country, I won't take my wife to Nigeria. I'm not going to allow my wife to pay for my sins, for my crime. And what is my crime? My crime of coming from Nigeria, my crime of being born from that country called Nigeria. Nigeria is not just only an evil country, but the people, some of the people from that country are evil, wicked. And one of those people are the in-laws, your in-laws, the family of the man that you are married to or you're about to marry to. Be careful with those people. You see, those people, they'll never love you if there is nothing you are bringing to the table. They will only love and respect you if you are the one taking care of their son, if you have a very big source of income. But if you don't have a very big source of income or you run out of money, that is when you now know how evil they are. In short, that family is the kind of a family whereby most of their men make their brothers next of kin without you knowing. So when your husband dies, you just realize that he has made his brother his next of kin. So before you get married to any Nigerian, find out about these things. And then most of those culture also are culture whereby the guy will make his brother next of kin, and then you are included in his estate. So when he dies, you will be forced to get married to his elder brother. That is their custom and tradition. That means that his elder brother will inherit you together with his estate. So before you get married to any Nigeria, find out about his culture and tradition. I don't want to mention the tribe that this thing is, these things happen before they will say I'm tribalistic. But just do your research. And another thing again they do, evil thing they do is that when your husband die, they always hold the woman responsible. They will humiliate you. They will subject you to so many things. They will shave the whole of your hair and tell you it is their custom and tradition, is the way for you to mourn your husband. And in most cases, they might even force you to drink the water that was used in bathing your late husband in the mortuary. That is what they do. They subject you, even to the South African women that are married to Nigerians. Most of them, when their husband die, you see the family, they will become very aggressive towards the wife. And they will be demanding that you come to Nigeria to come and mourn. Never go. Don't try it. That's why most of those people, you see the pastors, they will come around in South Africa here to protect the South African lady from the husband. Now, they will now want to use that as an advantage to get money from you. Very evil set of people. Beware of them. Something happened to a South African lady, that wanted to go to Nigeria with her husband. And then with her husband with 2 children. Now, because the guy has nothing doing, she is the one taking care of the guy. She went and took a loan of 80,000 for them to fly to Nigeria. So when they got to Nigeria, they came up with another story to say that the elder sister of the guy has passed away while trying to give birth to her baby. And then next thing, the family used the guy to force money out of this lady for them to bury her. Now, the lady had to go and take another loan of 120,000 rands and give to the family. What a wicked word. Now, how much does it cost to bury somebody in Nigeria? Somebody who is not even an old person. Nigeria, there is a particular way we bury people that are old, that have grandchildren. This one is just a young person that died. They made this lady to take a loan of 120,000 rands. She made that loan and gave it to them. It was later she realized the difference in the currency. They scammed her. That is the family of the man. So most of the evil that you see our brothers doing here in South Africa and all over the world, it is the family members from home that are behind it. They are the force behind all those things. They are the ones bringing pressure, all those kind of family pressure and manipulation. It is them. So the lady was calm. Now, all the amount of money she spent for them to go to Nigeria, coming back, this lady spent 200K. So be very careful. I will not take my wife to that kind of a country. If worst come to worst that we are all living here, I will leave my wife here. I will not subject my wife to a crime that I have committed just in the name of marriage, because it is a crime to come from Nigeria. To the SAPS, the South African Police Service, you are not fulfilling your constitutional obligation to protect the people of South Africa. But before I go to you guys, there is this case of some Ugandans that has been said to have scammed about 35 women in South Africa. Now, what they do is they take them somewhere to a Sangoma. They tell them that they want to introduce them to their ancestors. They get the women to fall in love with them. Then they take them to their Sangoma and tell them that they want to introduce them to their ancestors. And then they will burn some incense, demand that they need a huge sum of money, and then get these women to go and collect loan. Now, a lady collected a loan of 100,000 rands, and immediately she collected it, gave it to a Uganda boyfriend. The guy fled and started blowing the money on his girlfriend and sent the photos to the South African citizens that he scammed. As if that was not enough, another Uganda did the same thing with a single South African mother that is looking for love. Took advantage of their vulnerability, deceived them, did the same thing, took this lady to her ancestors. I don't know what they did to her. They made her to resign from her position. She collected a pension of 850,000 rands. And this guy disappeared with that money. And today, that lady is unemployed and suffering with her children. Now, this is cruel. This is unacceptable. They've opened a case with the SAPS. We would like to know how far that case is going, because there has not been any update so far. Because people cannot just commit such kind of crime in your country under your watch, and till today those boys are still not found. Because I would like to post their photos, post it for South Africans to see. We cannot just make this country a dumping ground for all kinds of rubbish, all kinds of crimes, commit crimes and get away with it. This period is a period of accountability. So South Africans need to know what is the status as this guy in court. Have they been brought to justice? Because 35 women have been scammed. Some collected loan that they are paying. They are paying a loan they never enjoyed. A lot of things are going on. So I would like anyone to comment if you have any information, and then the police station that this case was reported. You have any information on the station commander? We need to know if these people have been caught, if this case is even being investigated, because many South Africans and many people, they've complained that they open a criminal case and then give it to the police and nothing is done. And this is the reason why we have mob justice in this country, because the authorities have failed to do their job. It now look like now this country now is on autopilot, allowing the citizen now to find a way to fight for themselves. So we want to know how far has this case gone, because 850,000 rands is almost R1 million for somebody that has worked all through her life just in the name of love. Someone just come, scam her and went away with that money. That is cruel. That is wickedness. So this is a moment of accountability. I would like to get an info on that case. If you are one of the victims, please contact me. And then if you have opened a case, we want to know which police station and what has been done. This is a moment of accountability. SAPS, you must do your job to protect your people. Protect the people of South Africa.